Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Cubezella, or you can call me Zella, back at it again with our throwback Tuesdays and Thursdays video. This is when we're making something in The Sims 4, whether it's a character from the game or whether it's a build, and today we're doing a build. But before we get into what we're building, I just wanted to say don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please, please, please. We are trying to reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we are getting close, and it's getting to the point where we could, but it's gonna be work. But let's talk about, a few things. For one, I am a little nasally right now. I'm getting over a cold. So, sorry about that, but it is what it is. And there is still construction going on. Yesterday I was recording and they were drilling and I couldn't stop it. But today right now, it doesn't seem like they're drilling. And apparently, I edited this beauty build down to 8 minutes. I don't know how the heck I did that. I really don't. I cut out anything that didn't need to be there, and there was a lot of building that happened where, listen, anytime I use curved walls, expect I'm struggling because curved walls is such an issue. What we are building right now is the Urbz DS Sims in the City, or Urbz Sims in the City DS City Apartments in Glasstown. So not the King Tower, but the City Apartments. And I kind of like the City Apartments better than King Tower. King Tower's fun and everything, but I started trying to build this, and this is one of the last builds I've been doing because it's just daunting. There's a lot to it, and you can only do 4 floors above ground, and well, there's 5 floors plus a roof above ground in it, so I had to move some things. But I hate the penthouse. The penthouse is not really my vibe. It has a lot of Asian inspired cultures or something like that, so you're getting a lot of bamboo and all that kind of stuff, and that's just not my vibe, and that's in the penthouse. Now the penthouse is the nicest, most spacious house, and I guess, but it's not my favorite in the game. I mean, it kind of is, in the sense of hurrah, I beat Daddy Big Bucks, but I think this one, or the townhouse, is better. And I mean, I love a good old brownstone for the cheapness. The cheapness is so much better. I appreciate it, but this one's fun. I had to place her, I think, in Ciudad? Yeah, the Love Struck world. And I put it where the city was because I was like, okay, this actually looks good here. And the interior design wall-wise in this is very Mexican Spanish style. So I was like, okay, I think this would be perfect in Ciudad, other than the fact that it's kind of an odd shape. You'll see that. But I think it looks good. I took the, the saxophone lounge away because I do plan to do something else with that later. I mean, I think I'm going to place it somewhere else, but it is nice. But I do plan to make Cannibal Coleman his own saxophone lounge at some point in, what's it called? Not Newcrest, Willow Creek, because Willow Creek is going to be Louisiana inspired, so I figured he would make sense living there, as well as Mambaloa. We have so many builds that are great coming, and some of them are inspired builds. Keep in mind, I'll take a something and then I'll make it more. For Mambaloa, we took her fortune shop, kind of made her fortune shop, which is hard in the game, but I added more. We don't have life and death yet, but when we do, it would be better. And we added a house to it. It looks so good. But yeah, stuff like that. It's just happening. Some of the stuff, even the apartments, making them have people live in it. Obviously, one of them will be rentable for the player to live in, but then the other ones will be filled with other people. This is only a 3-story apartment. So we're only going to have, 2 people living here, and then 1 empty lot of the choosing. I think the empty lot will be the first floor, just because I had those little squares that I could actually put a closet into that the other ones don't have. So I was like, I'll just give the player a little bit more space, a little, it's nicer. So I think I started thinking about who I'm gonna put in this one. I think I'm gonna put in Misty Waters and who else? I don't remember. I wrote it down somewhere. I don't remember who else I'm gonna put, but Misty Waters is definitely gonna be one of the people that live in here, and we're gonna have somebody else. I can't remember. I don't think it's Lottie. I don't think it's any of the Richies. I don't think. And we already have everybody else in places, so we'll figure it out as we go, obviously. But this one's fun. trying to get like the foyer, because the foyer in this city apartment is very grand. Like when you walk in, it has like these deep red tones, and like just the wallpaper looks really grand. So I had to like kind of make that. This is where we get this grand like brick looking, and it does look really good. So I'm kind of happy with that. And it took me a while to, like I said, make this place look good, because it kind of like, it's an odd shape with these circles, but they're circle windows in the game. So especially when you like look at the house, it's definitely prominent for that. So we had to definitely make sure that that was added in. And a lot of the builds in this game have been making me doing a lot of like split leveling, which is kind of nice because I wouldn't be able to do it if The Sims 4 did not have this in. I know this came out like years ago, but it's so nice that we can do this. Though this one just wouldn't work for me. So I think just because it's one step up, The Sims can walk on it. I did playtest it. So hopefully it stays that way. If it changes, I don't know. I playtested it. So hopefully it does work. But this is a really cool building. And obviously you might want to change it depending on who lives in it, but I think it's really fun. It's very like the vibe. I tried to get it as close as I could. Obviously, it's not perfect, but I definitely think putting it in Ciudad really like was perfect for me, because the culture being there and it just fits in. Now, when I make builds for any of these like not remasters, but like at putting, how do I say it? When I make the builds of any of these old games and I'm putting it into my save file, it is going to go where it makes the sense the most. I'll give you a teaser. I made the Bayou house. I already have them in a trailer park, though, in my save file, but I do have a Bayou house built. And it would have looked amazing probably in Windenburg, in like that foresty area. Or honestly, probably in the camping area. But I just didn't want that. So their house does look good. And it will be on the gallery. There's going to be some builds that will be up on the gallery, but it won't be in my save file. But that means you can still add it, or I can add it later. I think for the sheriff station. Like, I'm not going to put a sheriff station in the game, obviously. But I might take the bones and make it into something else. So far, what I'm thinking about doing for that is like maybe a gym. That would kind of make sense, especially since you can already go there and work out and stuff. And then there's like three other buildings, I think, other than King Tower, I want to make that I haven't made already. And that would probably be like the hospital, the university, and like the like where Lincoln works. But I'm like, I might just make that one build. I just might make that one build and get that all done in one go. Because like I'm not gonna use it really. You know, like there's just builds that I'm recreating for everybody else to use if they want to, but I'm probably not going to put in the game. Or maybe eventually I'll figure out a way to do it, but it's just hard. Like, what am I going to do with a hospital? It's not really a hospital, like a university. Like, you could definitely teach classes there. I think that's definitely something. And I'm not, like, opposed to it necessarily, but, you know, like, I don't know, you know. Anyways, we're just copying and pasting all the rooms right now, which was a little bit difficult, but it's fine. It ended up being, like I said, a 3-story apartment building. Sorry, again, I might be struggling to talk. That is because I am very nasally. But we are about to get into the point where I kind of showcase the build up close and personal, and I will be still talking in this voice. So yeah, let's get to that part right about now. Okay, so for context, I put her right here. This is where I would recommend placing her. Okay, so this is the build. She looks pretty cool. I mean, again, you have all the glass, right? There's not much going on the sides. It's very, you know, it's this shape. It's kind of awkward. It's kind of weird. But she's there, and she's awesome. I called her Apartmentio Glasstown, because it's literally just called Glasstown Apartments, and I figured let's make an homage to like the culture a little bit here. So I guess for one, I'll show you the layout. This is the layout. It's legit. Legit, it's the game. So yeah, let's like take a good look at it up close and personal. This will be the first one. All the units are gonna look just like this, other than this one will have that, you know, like closet I told you about. So this is like the main lobby. You'll come over here, there's your mailboxes over here, And then obviously that's your way up, and then your way up there, and I think there's like a chair or something for you to sit there. Also, why is the music still playing? Hold on. I'm turning that down because usually the music doesn't play like this, so apologies. Whatever, I guess we have some background noise. You come in here, and this is gonna be your main, I guess, living room area. Again, we try to make it look as well as the game was, with like some books and like the level up and stuff. And then you have a little step up there. You have your move-in box, of course. We have all the gadgets here. I don't know why that is a different color. Hold on, let me see if I can change that, or if it's just like the game glitching. It's just the game glitching, because it's fine when I do that. Good to know. There we go. Anyways, come in here, and this will be your kitchen, which I will have already kind of set up, like, the look for everything. You can change it as you go. This is just the kitchen. Nothing special. You come up here, and this is like your little foyer to everything else. If you go straight, you'll actually have the bathroom. And again, very inspired. By, you know, that kind of culture. We have a bathtub, a sink, everything we need. You go to the right, you'll have one bedroom. She's spacious. Spacious. Oh, a column is missing. I'm gonna have to add that back. Hold on. Genuinely don't know how that column ended up missing, because it was there when I built it. Anyways, you have a little like glass area, because that's part of how the build is. I don't know, you could put some stuff back here, like, good luck putting curtains there though. That's the only thing. You come back out into the little foyer area, and you'll have your second bedroom to the left, actually, this time. And this one has a rug and like a big window. Again, probably not great when you live on the first floor, but it is what it is. It's not a bad room. It's not. But again, first floor is not really fun. Maybe like the first floor is probably not like the best pick for the person who wants to live here, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's a cute little apartment that looks like the game. I'm so happy with it, so I can't say much. But yeah, you have, like I said, 3 floors. And obviously, like I said, the first one will have that little like closet, which is like low-key better. But obviously, if you're going to be in, like, up here, for instance, you're higher up. Like, you can still see through the windows, and people can still see you, but at least you're higher up, you know? But yeah, I love this one. This one was so fun to make, and she will be up on the gallery. I'll put the, like, what it's called in the description below. It's most likely going to be Urbz DS City Apartments, or Glasstown City Apartments. Probably City Apartments, because you're limited, but that will be up on the gallery. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know what you guys think about this, and if this brings back a whole bunch of nostalgia for you. Bye, guys!